Hey guys, what is up? Welcome back to my channel. Holly Wolf here, and you're watching Wolf of the Wild. Today I have a very exciting video. We are going to be testing out and using this amazing Bluetti power system. I was so ecstatic. Wow. I was so ecstatic. I have my Invisalign in. Please forgive me. I'm really trying to wear it as much as I possibly can. I am so ecstatic, so happy. I got Bluetti to send me this amazing power system, this battery bank, this off-grid garden girl lifestyle system. And I have actually been researching and looking at battery banks, solar power, off-grid battery solutions for quite some time. So I was really thrilled when I got to talking with them, and we are collaborating. No, we're basically sponsored by Bluetti today, so thank you so much for sending this amazing system. We have the AC500 and the B300s. This is a wonderful inverter and battery. I also have some solar panels behind me, and I was super into lighting and powering my greenhouse. So we're going to be testing this out today, seeing how it works, and using the system to not only light and charge power tools and all that kind of stuff and use them. I actually wanted to invest in a system like this so that in the spring seasons and the late fall seasons, I could take the chill off of my greenhouse. This isn't really insulated or anything like that. I'm going to actually be re-putting the windows, redoing it, and I've been insulating this here and there, but it is not a heated greenhouse by any means, and it's also not like full-blown insulated. I'm using beautiful retro old windows that I pulled out of heritage homes and stuff like that. So in the dead of the winter and in the late fall, this guy gets a little cold. So for seed starting, for keeping things like extending their life, I really wanted to use a system like this to see how it would go. I use like plug-in seed starting trays underneath my seeds in the spring to kind of get the soil warmed up, get them going. I use a little space heater every once in a while to take the chill off in here overnights. When it's early spring, it's warm during the days, but there's still a very good chance of it hitting below freezing at night. And the idea was to use this guy during that time of the year, charge it during the day, use the solar powers, charge it by regular means if I have to, but really use the solar panels to charge it during the day and then let it run at nighttime in order to keep my plants alive. And I've read from several people online in reviews and stuff like that while doing my research that these guys have survived like the jet of the cold Canadian winters, which is amazing. So we're going to put them to the test today, do some light usage, and what I actually really wanted to do was bring him to my parents' Earthship, which is completely off-grid, solar power, wind power, generator, all that kind of stuff, and see if we can use him and really put him to the test in a later video for that. Really quickly, we're going to turn him on, turn the battery on down here. And it instantly turns on the top inverter portion as well. The screen goes on. I've actually been running him for a few days. Okay, so now, amazing. I think it's been like 4 or 5 days since I started using him to light this. I think I had it running all day yesterday. We are now at 32%, which is pretty awesome. I've also used my sander, power tools. You'll see that in my video later on. But yeah, we got the lights running now. This guy is absolutely amazing. It has wireless charging at the top. It has several different outputs. We have USB-C, we have USB-A, we have our 20 amp, we have our 30 amp big boys here. Also have our 24 volt DC outputs. And at the bottom there's more USB-C in the battery bank, as well as I believe a little car charger port. There's lots of, I wanted to say doodads. What is wrong with me? There's lots of equipment, plugs and everything on the side as well, and as well as the big plug system to connect these two together. What's really cool as well is you can use more than one battery. I've seen it stacked like up to 3, I believe, and it really allows you to have a lot of juice to power like entire homes, entire trailers, be off grid for several days. It's really, really awesome. So yeah, we're gonna get into it a little bit more. I'm gonna show some usage and we'll take it from there. Let's go. This is the AC500 and B300 home battery backup system. A really awesome way to provide your home with the reassurance it needs if there is ever a massive power outage. Not to mention camping, hiking, just living off grid in general. Today I'm going to be setting up this little guy, well, he's not little, this little guy in my greenhouse to power some lights, my phone, iPad, but the main reason I have this is for the late fall and early spring in the garden. This greenhouse is still being finished, but I really want to have an off-grid system to add some heat without adding to my home energy bill. Starting plants here in the spring, I need extra heat at night in the form of a little space heater and also heating pads for under my cell trays when I start seeds. This Bluetti should be able to handle that, no problem, plus much more. This has a 5,000 watt rated power with expandable capacity, a life PO4 battery with a 3,500 plus life cycles. It's got smart app control, which is going to be so great for me in the colder months. It means I don't have to go outside to check up on the greenhouse or my seeds. It also has 6 ways to charge, which I love. You have your AC, your solar, car, generator, lead acid battery, and dual AC and solar. It also has 16 versatile outlets for almost any device and comes with a 4-year warranty. So for those of you who don't know me, my family actually owns a completely off-grid house that runs on solar power, wind power, and a backup gas generator. I love a good solar panel system, so I made sure to get me some of their foldable panels as well. I really want to use the power of the sun as much as I can for my garden. I just love it so much. So these are the Bluetti PV 350 solar panels, and I have 2 of them, which should be more than enough. I'm pretty sure I only need to use 1. These are super easy to set up, and they come with a little kickstand, which is like the coolest thing. Compatible with several of the Bluetti systems, these are so easy to move around. The case comes with this great little pocket for all the cables, and it's super durable. It also has these great handles, which are super easy and comfortable. Overall, I'm so obsessed with this system. I can't wait to put it to the test more. It shows it being absolutely covered in mud and dirt on the site, so it should be no issue if I get the system wet or drop some soil on it while working in the greenhouse. I should be able to have it underneath my plants and shelves, no issue. My sister is actually working on a trailer home right now, so she can kind of live off grid and move around the country as she pleases. So we're also going to test it there to see its full capacity. I'll be taking the system to my parents' Earthship as well. I love having it here, but right now I don't need to heat or cool anything in my greenhouse, so I'm still working on insulating it and making it pretty. So I'm definitely going to bring this bad boy over and really test it at my parents'. I know it can easily handle my capacities here, but I would love to see how it does in a bigger scenario. Anyways, let me know what you think, and you can head over to the Bluetti website where they have some great sales and lots of other systems in their line to fit all your needs. All right, what do we think? I actually had a really fun time using this guy to power my power tools while I was sanding down this window, which is currently not in my greenhouse. I'm going to continue working on this structure and using the Bluetti to power all of my tools, which I think is absolutely amazing, as well as light up this area at nighttime. I am obsessed with these lights. Now that these are here, I come to take my dogs out late at night. I can kind of like see my garden. It looks so gorgeous. It looks amazing. It just like illuminates the whole space. So knowing that it's this guy doing that and I'm not, pulling power from my house and bringing up my energy bill, amazing. As you saw, these solar panels are so easy to set up and very durable. Love the handles, love the cases, all that kind of stuff. I don't think I need 2. I feel like it's such overkill, but like I said, I'm going to continue to use this guy over the next little while, and I'll definitely give you guys a good updated video on how it goes, if there are any problems, issues, all that kind of stuff, things that I'm not a big fan of. But overall, I really, really like it. And yeah, I'm going to be taking it to my parents' Earthship eventually to be doing some more testing over there and really, really see how using it at like a higher level of intensity works. But yeah, thank you so much, Bluetti, for sending me this. It was so kind of you. I'm obsessed with it. I love it. And I'm just really excited to continue to use it to make my life easier here in the garden. And as always, guys, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this. Let me know if you've been like interested in like off-grid solar panels, solar power, backup battery systems. Do you do camping? Like, do you do lots of like adventures in the wild where you need stuff like this? I don't know. I don't know about you, but I always watch. There's like a bunch of amazing like female Japanese creators that like go camping in the middle of the woods alone at night, and like they set up their car and then they set up their tent and then they have their battery bank system and they just cook. They're just like camping and cooking. I'm obsessed with those videos on TikTok. It's a problem. And this definitely like kind of reminds me of that. I think it's really, really awesome. But yeah, thank you again for watching. I love you guys so much, and I will see you next time. Make sure you like and subscribe and leave a comment for me. Mwah. Bye.